Sophs here and welcome back to a new health blog and the only health blog for April. I'm just giving everyone a warning when it comes to all of these only blogs. Just understand that I do these only vlogs because it just makes more sense to chuck everything in one. So these vlogs may be a little bit more longer than usual. So please hold tight with me. I truly do love you all. And I decided to make a new note for every time when I do my health blogs and everything, because I like to get great, amazing personal development sayings that I love to put into my Instagram stories. So an amazing brownie, Mel Robbins, Tony Robbins, Luke Moran, Rebecca Louise, It Takes Grit podcast account, and Burn, which is BTS app, Alyssa, Gabrielle, Cindy, Steve, and Cass, and Individual, Dane, Wind Down podcast, and so many more. And within these blogs as well, which will be for my fitness journey blogs, we'll also have all the COVID numbers from Adelaide from the past months as well that I've been collecting since December. So they're all from SA Health. So I just want to give them a little bit of a note. So the first health blog was supposed to be recorded on the 1st of April, but I decided to change the date because it was way too soon, and especially when I was thinking about recording the last blog for March. So that's why I did in fact changed it, which, you know, obviously never happened. But April 1st, of course, it was April Fool's Day. Watched a lot of TikToks, watched Storm Dragon streams. Once after the stream was done, we all chilled and had fun in the Discord, which was cool. Had a steak, mashed potatoes and veggies. Play around with Snapchat filters, which I got so much more into. April 2nd, let me just reorganize this for a sec because this is a long one. So April 2nd, chilled and watched Storm Dragon, watched Matthew Santoro, had an iced coffee, tried to join the store Cassie's VIP training, but because of daylight savings, daylight saving changed, and unfortunately when I joined it was the end of the meeting, which is unfortunate. Did clean up my phone. I'm not reading the notes. I changed my social media profile, which I did that again at the end of April because I didn't feel like that particular photo was serving a complete purpose, and I like to change my profile photos up. Watched a ton of TikTok, chilled with Siren, had an up and go, watch another streamer's stream that I haven't watched in a while, but I went and thanked someone who gives me a sub. Watched more Storm Dragon, had garlic bread and Greek lasagna, which was yummy. Love my pesto. Alrighty, so April 3rd, I watched a lot of TikToks, watched a lot of Storm Dragon, Cuddly Violence, Siren, Up and Go, had flakes and my gummies. Now remember, I do also sleep as well, which I forgot to mention in the other one, but I do that too. The 4th of April had noodles, watched TikToks, watched Dragon, gamed, Splitgate, and Fortnite. Had carbonara pasta and watched RuPaul's Drag Race season 6. This is gonna be the whole thing. I have to go for it and reorganize this shit, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's gonna be one of those things. So April 5th, watch a ton more Dragon, watch Jenny's stream, had some gummies, had chicken wings and rice, which unfortunately did make me feel a bit yucky, but that's okay. Watched TikTok's finally, did my before photos of April. It says for me to go read the note, but I'm not going to do that because I just want to go through this vlog just to make it easier. Watch Ryan's stream, had Doritos, had watched TikToks, had Up and Go, watched Morsel Dragon, had pizza. Was organising February's health blog reflecting and the start of March as well, which I eventually finally got sorted. Well, technically there are more worth of write-ups that I didn't do because I did do those on the top of my head. That's why it may seem a little bit confusing for those health blogs and reflecting and mum's book. So if I sound really confused in those videos, I apologize. I didn't even write them up, so that's why it made me feel a bit confused. Had a nice coffee. About the TikToks on Instagram, and I've been going through this since last year. They have very shit when it comes to copyright stuff, and when you're using TikTok sounds, it can be very confusing to put it on, especially when, you know, one of the little mixes song that I posted, someone claimed to be the original owner of, which is bullshit. They're not the songwriter of that particular song. Same thing again with that meditation I was trying to post in March, which again was extremely annoying. So there was that, and I decided to make a massive change to my roles. I know this doesn't look like a family look, but my background is at the moment. Hang on. Let me just readjust this then. Technical difficulties. Okay. There we go. Now it looks better. Now it looks absolutely better. So I decided to do this new thing on my Instagram, and when I post my TikToks, I'll make sure that when I post them in my stories, they help me to make sure that it has been 24 hours before I post, just to make sure of copyright, which one of them did end up being copyrighted. I think that was with Disney Mom, when I was talking about how I was feeling and all that. I think that was one of them. But I decided to change that because this wasn't serving any more of a purpose, and I was just over it. So you can really see that. I need this to reposition myself. It's just I just want to now be closer to my thingamajiggy. So that was April 6th. April 7th. Put that down to make sure that's ready. So I continue to write up my March health blog, mum talk and reflecting, which I ended up getting it finished, I think, in 2 to 3 days. Much more of, you know, Dragon's previous streams. Had a nice coffee, had noodles, watched a lot of TikToks and had pizza. April 8th. This was supposed to be the new recording date for the first health blog for April, which obviously didn't happen. Watched TikTok, join a break-free challenge with my coach Rebecca Louise, which I still need to do day 3. Look after my aunt's dog Rupert, as my aunt and my cousins were moving. That dog howled for almost an hour. Completely forgot how full he was. I ended up watching Dragon's previous streams, had pizza from a previous day, watched once it was all finished and over with, I watched RuPaul's Drag Race and had a Zinger burger box, which was my treat. April 9th, finally, after some weeks, I finally got the right time right for the Cass and C VIP, which was an amazing coaching session. Watched a lot of previous of Dragon streams. Watch another stream with Raz. Had chicken nuggets, fish fingers, and veggies, chips and gravy for dinner. And yes, it was a lot of food. Unfortunately, the veggies were not right because I feel like I could taste shampoo and conditioner. Now, I did try it a few times more over just to, really truly make sure. And when I was throwing it out, it legit smelled like shampoo and conditioner. Now, I use these little microwavable bowls to help me to, cut down my shower time when it comes to going for showers, which is a very great use of going in and out of the shower. And it sucked. Lucky I didn't get food poisoning that night. I was so thankful for it. Watched TikToks and ate a bueno bar, which those mini bars are absolutely obsessed. I'm absolutely obsessed with. Let me just clean this up. Okay, April 10th, watched more TikToks, ate another bueno bar. I did sleep the day away, had some vitamins, to make sure I was okay in case if I did get food poisoning. Watched more of Soul Dragon's previous streams, had Doritos, had an up and go, and later on had some pies. April 11th, so this was the day I was supposed to go to this job network therapy thing that I had no idea where it is. I didn't know the bus routes, and unfortunately I didn't go because I ended up, when I was staying up that night, because I ended up wanting to stay up to go straight from there, I watched Paragon's stream. And I laughed so much it made me feel extremely ill. So I decided to go to bed, sleep it off, which I was glad that I did. Didn't go to any more of when I was supposed to go because I just physically couldn't deal with not knowing where I was going, and other things were going on at the time as well. Now, the federal election was called for May 12th, which is within the next week that I'll be going to vote for. So remember, vote. If you know that you are in the electoral roll, go and do like an absent vote anyway, because I still have to change my address and everything, which I'm gonna ask if I can get 2 forms, because I felt really truly confused when I was originally doing it. So I'm gonna get them to show me what it should look like. I'm gonna give me a couple, but actually show me, how to do it, and then go from there, because that's how confused I already was. But still continue to watch, Dragon's previous streams. Had roast veggie, cauliflower, and gravy and bread, which, oh my god, it was delicious. Had veggies, and then I slowly started day 1 of my break-free challenge. So April 12th, which technically is day 1 in the US, day one of Breakthrough Challenge, which I felt amazing because I got it completed. Yay. A bit of a happy dance. Had iced coffee, had noodles, watched a meatball stream, watched a lot of TikToks, watched Shane stream for a little bit, watched more of Dragon's previous streams, and had chicken curry, which it was beautiful. So April 13th, watched TikToks. Now this was supposed to be day 2 of a Breakthrough Challenge. Now I was friends with this person off of Jennings Brower's Discord server, and she's 33 from Sydney, and I'm like 27, and it was just so full on. She will talk about, self-harm. She'll talk about jealousy with other people within the community who may have a thing for Jennings, and she would basically make shit up in her head, and we all do that. Now, I know she's going through a lot of mental health, so from the 2.5 months that I was already talking to her, from February until around that particular point on April 13th, I just had enough. I legit nearly lost my shit. She blocked me. Unblocked me. I blocked her on Twitch and on TikTok because I didn't want to fucking deal with her shit anymore. But I legit fucking lost my shit. I understand that mental health wise we all go through so much, and I really truly understand that, but there's only so much a person can really take. Now, I told her my boundaries about how she'll talk about Jennings, which she is extremely obsessive with him. Now, I'm not going to say her name. She knows who she is, but so many of my friends, we saw how she really was, and we were just so over it. Now, she did make sexual advances, like sexual things towards me and everything, and I'm bisexual, but it doesn't give you an excuse to think that's okay. Now, I don't know if she watches my videos. I really doubt that she does, but I can always be civil with you, which I'm going to do. I want you to know that I don't want to be dragged into your problems, because I told you multiple times to contact your counsellor, to contact Lifeline, and there's a certain amount of limits that people can have when it comes to mental health talk, which comes to self-harm talk, which comes to so many details that she did tell me. But at the end of the day, she needs to focus on herself, which is the truth. Okay? So if you're talking about, those sort of things, there are places that can help you. I understand communicating with family is very tough. Like, I find it extremely tough to communicate properly with my family, because communication seems to be the issue in my family a lot. But it doesn't give you a right to be a 33-year-old woman who's harassing people online, making shit up because either you're bored or you're extremely obsessed with that person, which Jennings is an amazing content creator. He's wonderful. Sometimes when I have a bad day, I like to go watch his video content, which makes me feel better within myself. But at the end of the day, you're the only person that can control yourself now. This was the full week that I just had enough. And when it came to that Friday, I finally got shit done. So I just want to talk about that for a sec, because I find it so important. If you have mental health problems, that you are solving that. You are going into personal development and you're working on yourself, This is why I joined the Break Free challenge, because one, I want to break free from that toxic friendship, because I just had enough, and I want to break away from all the shit that's happening with my Facebook, because I just had enough, which is the true fact. Now, because of that, I got so turned off from day 2 challenge, which was identifying where you were, and I didn't do it for 2 weeks. which was true. So going back to April 13th, after that shit went down, I did have some gummies, had some iced coffee. I watched a lot of YouTube. I ended up watching a ton of Dr. Phil because I just wanted to put myself back into check. Instagram, of course, was bugging out. Watched Soul Dragon, had Toasties, watched Raz's stream. Got introduced to this new streamer that I will put his name on screen, and I'll put his Twitch stream up because I can't remember the name or how to pronounce it properly because I'm very worse when it comes to names. And watch a shit ton more of Soul Dragon. So April 14th, let me just organize this. So April 14th, which would have been one of the days I would have had recorded the first health vlog of April. Watched more Soul Dragon, had up and goes, some pies, watched Ryan's. Tried to do day 2 of the breakthrough, but it just wasn't gonna happen. Had some hummus and chips, which unfortunately didn't make me feel well. Watched TikToks, watched more Storm Dragon, and had an up and go. Now, around this time was supposed to be when I was going to record the last health vlog for April, but I just didn't end up doing it. So April 15th, watched so much more Soul Dragon streams, had pizza, had vitamin gummies, had an up and go, watched some meatball, did some dishes, watched a lot of TikToks, watched Scammer Payback stream for the first time in ages because he went through a lot over April and a bit of March, and he's okay. Had a nice coffee, had an up and go, and played some Fortnite. Okay, give me a sec. Okay. April 16th, so this was Easter Saturday. Watched Fluffy stream, had an up and go, watched some more Dragon's previous streams, had pasta and garlic bread that was supposed to be like the previous day's dinner. Watched a lot of TikToks, watched Raz's and Cuddly's stream and Siren stream. Then I went out for an Easter dinner with my brother and his best friend's wife and him. Now the food was okay, but unfortunately because avocados are extremely out of season, the avocado tasted so ripe on my snitty. And to top that all off, the place where we went to was extremely overpriced. It nearly cost us $200, and no one told us about this sort of fee that was to the servers, which we didn't actually know, which went up to the cost of what we had, which sucked. But anyways, I'm gonna continue going through. April 17, watch more Soul Dragon's previous streams, had needles, vitamin gummies, had pizza, watched the amazing Siren stream, and also introduced to Unholy, which I now follow her on TikTok too. Watched some Shane, watched the TikToks. Now the Facebook scammer decided to be a dick again, but I'm gonna say that in my April reflecting video, just so you still have something for April. So I will talk more about that then. April 18th, my period started, and watched TikToks, had Doritos, did watch some previous streams of Soul Dragon, watched Cuddly's stream, Raz's stream, had an up and go. I did also watch a movie in the Discord as well, which was pretty cool. It was my first Discord movie night. I ended up watching season 6 of RuPaul's Drag Race, had some roasted veggies and gravy. April 19th, watch a lot of TikTok. Hanged out with Meatball for a little bit on his stream, had an up and go, had vitamins, did some Splitgate, some Fortnite, had an up and go, had bacon carbonara, watched Dragon stream, Cuddly stream, and then watched more of Dragon's previous stream, had curry with rice. Again, I'll talk about the Facebook son of a bitch in my reflecting. Just really want to get through this. April 20th period as well. Why the fuck am I getting these all so confused? That's when I found out for 2 months I said that's when period was due. Okay. So this is the exact day that period did actually start. This is when I had that little streaming night that I did. Watched Storm Dragon, had TV snacks, watched TikTok. Mitzi and I had cuddles on my new electric blanket, had some pizza for dinner. April 23rd, day 2 of my period, had an up and go, TV snacks, had the remaining of the previous night's pizza, had medicine for my back, played some Splitgate, like really cute animal photos, played Splitgate with the Dragon Fam community, and I got introduced to cosplayers' stream, which was cool. Play as well with Meatball and the game, which was fun, especially when one of them was a pain in the ass and kept running away. It's like, will you get back here? It's like, nope. Trust me, it has been fun playing with him and Splitgate. I have to admit, I've been really enjoying it. Minus how extremely pissed that I was. Did watch a little bit of Dragon stream. Had vitamin gummies, had chicken nuggets and fish fingers, veggies and gravy. Watched some more season 6 of RuPaul's Drag Race. The 22nd, which was day 3 of my period, watched Cuddly, It's So Fluffy, had an up and go, played some more Splitgate, did watch some more Soul Dragon streams. Had these really called, what's it called again? I don't know, but these little thingamajiggies that I had for years. Which I eventually had them with Nutella on. I would just check a photo. I'm getting kind of confused. Watch more TikTok, now this was the day when I started to rewatch Dance Moms because I just wanted something else to watch than just, Dragon streams. And I had fish and chips for dinner. We're gonna continue on there. So April 23rd, which was day 4, had noodles. TikTok was being weird because from a previous day I had 936 followers down to 822. I think that because there's a lot of bots that are in TikTok. They're doing a massive clean currently at the moment, so that's why my account followers went down, which I was pissed. But I watched more Soul Dragon, played around with Snapchat filters, discovered that day that I am bisexual and pansexual. Yeah, this video is not. I have a feeling I may delay this video for a month because I want to announce it in June, so this video will be a bit delayed. Watched Siren, rewatched some more Dance One Season 1, had chicken nuggets and veggies. Just so you know, I've only told a couple, actually only told 3 people. So Siren, Mason from Discord, and my best friend Jonathan, and not a lot of people know. And I want to come out slowly to my family on Mother's Day come out to the remaining of my family on my mum and my aunt's birthday, and I want to tell my family first. I can't just post this and say, hey guys, I'm pansexual and bisexual, you know. I want to tell them first before I post this video, so that's what I will do. Where am I? April 24th, watch Moran stream, played some Splitgate and some Fortnite, had an up and go. It was ladies night in the Discord, which was fucking hilarious. It was so much fun. Had pizza, watched Cuddly stream, went back to Ryan's stream because this also was his birthday in the US. Watched some more Dragon stream, had some vitamins, had chicken rice, and watched some TikToks. Where am I? So the 25th was Anzac Day, which I did, fake them. Because my great grandparents fought in that war, but also survived. But when it comes to those sort of days, I get very sentimental and everything, and you just feel so connected to it. Don't worry guys, this video is nearly finished. I did watch a lot of TikToks though, had some chicken rice. I restarted my break-free challenge again, which was day 1, create a positive mindset, which I was so proud to get done. Played around with Snapchat filters, watched more of some Dragon streams. Now, I had to reinstall my Filmora editing program that I do use to edit these videos. Because it was so long since I last updated the program, I had to go onto the website, I had to log in, and I had to re-download it, which is now working fine. It's a brand new setting. The last one had a white background when you edit, but this one has not another dark tone to it, which sort of was my videos originally that I was editing on. So basically I was resorting all my previous edit to a new one, which was from Moran 11, which if you have not edited or have not, find a proper editing source, Filmora is a really good program to really get used to. They have great tutorial videos. Sometimes it may take you 5 hours just to understand the process of editing and that, but it's a perfect learning tool. Now, I think this was the day that I also had a KFC Zinger burger meal, and I put a question mark on it because I can't remember, because at some point over the 20s, either the 25th or the 26th or the 27th or something, that I had that. I can't remember because it looks like I don't have a photo for it. I don't know, but I just put that into, that day. So the 26th, I watched more Dragon stream, had nachos, had Doritos, watched Sirens. After that, we chilled in the Discord for a while, joined the Inner Transformation program again, which I still have to get that sorted, which I will be sorting out. Also applied for the Positive Influencer program for 12 weeks, which I have applied for. I actually have a interview in the early morning of Thursday. Yeah, which I'm very excited for, at 2 a.m. in my time. So this is when I changed all of my profile photos because everything was not cutting it. Watched a lot more of Dragon's previous streams, had chicken rice, had my vitamin gummies, and watched TikToks. I promise we are nearly done. I'm trying to speed through them now. So the 27th, watched more Dragon streams, had an up and go, played Final Fantasy, had those, what are those things are again? I can't pronounce them. Had toast with Vegemite and peanut butter, which turned out to be my dinner. Had vitamins and watched TikToks. So April 28th, I played with a Storm Dragon fan community for Benchwarmers night, which was on a Wednesday night in US time zone, which would have been Thursday in our time zone. So we played Splitgate again with Cos and some other people. Eventually, I finally got around to working on day 2 identifying where you are challenge in the challenge. Now, it was very tough for me because all the shit that I was going through 2 weeks before. I finally got it redone. I felt great. I danced. I still have to do day 3. Had pies though. Watched Dance Mom season 1. Had fish fingers, veggies and gravy, and watched a lot more TikToks. Guys, there's 2 more days and then we're done. Watched Catfish on YouTube on the 29th. Had my vitamin gummies, had pies, had pasta, watched season 1 of Dance Moms, watched a lot of TikToks, and this was the day I also was taking to get rid of so much shit off of my phone, and it literally can take me nearly a week to get things sorted. So April 30th, had my final call with Cass and Seeds for April. It was awesome. We talked about body language and everything, which was great. Had an up and go, had some chocolate cookies, watched Dragon's Dream, had a nice coffee, had my vitamins, played around with Snapchat, and had pizza. We are done. Yay. I'm going to go have a bit of a break for a little bit before I record the reflecting of April, just so I can get my voice a bit of a rest. But thank you so much for joining me for this video. I'm really sorry that this is getting more longer. There's sometimes I may just do an only blog because it makes it so much more easier for me. And you can see I watch a lot of Twitch streams, which is still Dragon, and he's an amazing content creator. I love his community. It's incredible. I've been getting more involved with it since February. Love them. They're amazing. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me for this health blog of early of April. All of my socials, links and everything are down below. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell if you would like to see more of my content, which hopefully more will come soon, because I'm finally getting my ass into again and actually doing shit. And the music that I used in this video, of course, will be credited at the end of this video. And then we go to the end annotation, which you'll see a recent upload of any video that I uploaded recently, and including the health blog playlist. As I'm doing this because I'm hurrying myself along, and I want to have a bit of a vocal rest for just a little bit, just a tiny bit. But I love you all. I'll catch you all for the reflecting of April, which I'm going to keep this up because I want to refer to the Facebook stuff that I'm going to be addressing in my reflecting video. But I love you all, and I'll see you all for that video.